Arcade Heroes.
Hey everyone, it's Adam from ArcadeHeroes.com, and today I am going to talk about a game that we actually don't have a whole lot of information on, which is typical of smaller Chinese manufacturers. It's often hard to get a lot of details on their games because they don't put a lot of details on their websites and they're not distributed here usually. You have to order them direct from the manufacturer overseas and then do all the boat shipping stuff, which is a lot of fun, especially right now. But this shooter game, as you can see, it takes a page from Halo Fireteam Raven as far as the cabinet design goes, but it adds a gimmick that we haven't seen in a little while, and that would be stereoscopic 3D. And as you can see here, it requires 3D glasses for that. It does have a toggle button, so if you don't want to play with the 3D, you can just push the button and don't have to worry about it. But yeah, that's a gimmick that we haven't seen in a little under 10 years. The last game in the US that I saw with it was the Swarm 3D, unless you, of course, you count virtual reality stuff. So like the Kong VR would obviously use it. But for things like this, where you have a 3D TV and you have the glasses that you have to put on like that, hasn't been too common over here. Now, of course, astute gamers will probably notice some similarities here with another game, particularly from the gun molds, and that would be similarity with Sega's Transformers Human Alliance. And so not only are the guns exactly the same, but the targeting reticles, like the whole UI of the game, seems to be exactly the same as Transformers. And even when you shoot at the bosses and it has the targeting icons there, those are also exactly the same. But the gameplay itself, from what I can tell, as this is the only information that I have on it, the salesperson, I tried to find out more, and the only thing they would add was that it had 4 levels. So not really sure if this is adapted from an existing PC game or anything like that, but whoever worked on it might have worked on Transformers Human Alliance, as I think that might have been done by Sega China, and so it's possible that one of the artists is the same and has gone over to these guys, but I don't know for sure. I just know what I see there, and I mean, I would say the cabinet has a nice look, and interestingly enough, a lot of the cabinet artwork and that bench there also reminds me a bit of Taito's Darius Burst, Another Chronicle. It's very similar in that regard too. So it's almost like Darius Burst plus Halo Fireteam Raven. Here's a boss fight and some better footage, HD footage, showing how that goes. Now they are selling this. Don't know exactly when it was released, but it is available. Just you'd have to go through the importation scene, and that's always fun. And of course, in my experience, unless the game's been properly localized, it's hard for it to get ahead. But with a shooter game, that might not be so bad. That's Interstellar Team, available from Gamepole Animation. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next video, whatever it may be.